Hello everyone, welcome to Zen of Cars. My name is Zhenya Tilly and today we're going to talk about Forza Horizon 4. Now yesterday there were a lot of announcements about Forza Horizon 4 from the AR12 channel and Xbox themselves. There were also videos that we posted about Forza Horizon 4 and we're making an update video on some of those features. Now, yesterday we talked about avatar customization and things you could do with avatars. Today we're going to talk about what you were expecting to do with avatars, but what you can't. AR12 talked on their channel about how they would love to be able to walk around houses that you can buy with avatars and make emote gestures towards people, but you can't do that. The only emotes you can use are kind of Call of Duty style, so at the end of a race you can make an emote gesture. We don't know what these are, but you probably can do like a backflip or a high five or whatever, kind of like in Call of Duty. Now, when it comes to houses themselves, you won't be able to explore them with your avatar. You can just buy them, and they're sort of a home base, which is a little bit sad because I thought they'd take the extra step to let us explore these houses and park our cars in the garage, kind of like in GTA, but they won't, which is really sad and disappointing. But being able to buy houses is still a really cool idea, and it is a bit sad that we won't be able to walk around with our avatars, but come on, Forza. You know people want to walk around with their avatars. You gotta give it to them next game. Now, there's also another feature regarding weather and seasons. If you don't know about seasons, it is a new feature to the Forza Horizon series, and it is a big feature. How seasons work effectively, we've been given details on it now. Seasons work where you jump in the game and you start in a season, whether it be spring, winter, autumn, or summer. Most likely the game will start in the fall, so autumn. The game will start in the autumn, it will stay in the autumn for a week, and then rotate seasons. This is really disappointing because if you start the game in autumn and you want summer, you have to wait 3 weeks for summer, which is really sad. AR12 reported that there is no way to lock in seasons, which is really disappointing because yeah, the seasons feature is cool, but we don't want it to just constantly rotate. Us gamers want the choice, and it would be really cool to have the choice of, I want spring all the time, I want winter all the time, I want summer all the time, and I want autumn all the time because I think it's pretty. But we won't get that choice. We'll get all four in 4 weeks, which means we'll only get one of our, if someone likes summer, they only get summer for 1 week a month, which is a little bit annoying. And it also means, honestly, in the snow there are things you cannot do when you're driving. In the snow there are things you cannot do. You can't really make beautiful films. You can't really drift a rear-wheel drive supercar that well. I mean, I know there are some who can, but it's just not cinematic. So if you want to make, for me, I love making films about cars, and I love driving cars in perfect weather, brand new cars in perfect weather. You can't do that in the winter. You can't express their handling abilities in the winter, and you can't feel the speed in the winter and understand that. You have to do it in the summer. And in the spring it rains. And because this is going to be set in the UK, it's going to rain a lot. So it's really disappointing about that we won't be able to lock down the weather. Hopefully the devs add an update the game pre-release, so that we can lock down our favorite weather. Because it is really cool. We want snow and we want this dynamic weather, but we don't want it all the time. We'd love to be able to rotate it on our own time. Because I honestly think the rotating feature is cool, and it's a great headline, but it's not a great feature in-game, because it just doesn't work for what gamers want all the time. If they made us lock down what we wanted, that would work perfectly. Now, regarding the map, Forza announced that the map would be the same size, if not bigger, as Australia, which is a disappointment because Australia sucked. The map in Australia was just flat, dull, boring, had no corners, and all the straights were too short. They made it flat, but they didn't make it big. And when I think of Australia, I think of the Top Gear road trips, I think of road trains, I think of Jeremy Clarkson's Motor World, and the solar cars. They didn't give us that. They gave us a really boring, stupid world, and it just sucked. It was a terrible map. I think it was the worst Forza Horizon map ever. And for them to put that map size in Forza Horizon 4 kind of sucks, because it means it won't be any bigger. Hopefully they use the space more, hopefully they make it more dynamic and interesting, but it's got to be bigger. It's got to be at least 20 in-game miles across and 20 in-game miles up. And the games recently, the map sizes haven't really gotten much bigger. Forza Horizon 2 expanded on this because they made the map way wider than Forza Horizon 1, literally double the size. And Forza Horizon 3 did not do this. They just made it square again, which sucks, because it means you can't drive on freeways and long straightaways. But hopefully they fix this with Forza Horizon 4, and hopefully they use the map space better. But we do have some locations on the map which would be really cool to see. We've got Scotland Highlands, Welsh Valleys, Edinburgh is going to be in the map. No word on London. World's biggest racing franchise, put it in Britain. No word on London. Well, I hope we get London. If we don't get London, I'm going to be very disappointed. So, hope we get London. Come on, Forza. You can do it. But no word on if we're getting London. But we've got a pretty interesting terrain so far. From the pictures and from the trailer and from the gameplay, the terrain looks pretty good. We've got sand, deep sand, about foot deep sand that you could drive around. It kind of has the same physics as snow, but I think it'll be a little bit more slippery and a little bit easier to get stuck. There was a photo that was posted today, a screenshot from the game, that is mud, which is really cool because Forza fans have really wanted mud. A lot of Forza fans want more realistic off-roading. They don't want desert bashing in a buggy. They want rock crawling, mud bogging, and mud pits so they can go screw around, or gravel pits that they can screw around in. They don't want fast desert tracks or fast tracks in general. They just want fun, proper American off-roading. So the map looks really, really good. It's a really exciting map, and the terrain looks very different, and it looks very diverse, so it should be a lot of fun. Also, we have news on DLC. DLC is being completely changed for Forza Horizon 4. Now, most games, all Forza games actually, you get one DLC pack at the beginning of the month, and it comes out with 7 cars, and you get to enjoy this. And this year is different. For the first 6 months of owning the game, you get 42 cars, and you get 2 cars once every week. So you get 2 new cars once every week, which is really cool. So they'll be rolling out those cars once every week, which is really awesome. A, that's to keep the replay value good, and B, it means that Forza hopefully will not screw up the updates like they did with Forza 7. They screwed up updates with Forza 7 so badly, they missed 3 car pack launches, and they don't appear to be doing one for June. Anyway, along with the DLC, you also get in any edition of the game, you get the Formula Drift car pack, which will be coming out pre-release. So if you pre-order the game, you will be getting it. You will be getting the Formula Drift car pack. You will also get if you get the Ultimate Edition of the game, you will be getting the expansion pass along with the car pass, along with the VIP pass. That is really cool. I think that's awesome. I'm glad they included that feature, because last year you had to spend $45 to get the expansion pass, or for the last Forza Horizon game, you had to spend $45 for it, which sucked. But now for the $100 game, you get all the passes, all the car packs, everything, all bundled up for $100. I think that's an awesome deal. Anyway, that is all the news we have for Forza Horizon. Stay tuned to the channel. We'll have more. Hopefully we'll have more on the map. And always stick to our website. We've got our latest update to our car list. We got the new NSX, the Bentley Continental, all the MGs, all the Austins that we've seen in the game so far. There's also the Shelby Cobra in the game. So stay tuned to the channel, because we've got some really cool stuff coming up in the next few weeks. As news rolls out, and we'll keep updating you on our car list. We'll keep updating you on a ton of other stuff. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications, and comment your favorite feature of Forza Horizon 4. Anyway, I'm Zhenya Tilly, and thank you very much for watching.